our next, to help induct our next family. He was supposed to be here. Mr. Buck Smith wanted to say something, but unfortunately he was called to Harrisonburg. I got the text right before the ceremony started, and I asked him, what can I say? And he said, just tell him about when I helped make you chair. When we had the meeting and I was offered to become chair, he looked at me and he said, find Terry, find Paige, find Patty, and make them your best friends. Because you will never understand how much that family has put into this school, how much hard work. And so I was petrified to meet them. I was scared. I was absolutely terrified that I'd screw it up. And every single time I see them, I get a hug, I get a smile, and I get the same phrase, what can I do to help? This family has been a part of Warren County for 6 decades, and the name of this prestigious Hall of Fame is named after their father. And I'm so happy to call up the Shiflett family.
Mom's warmth and inclusivity shone brightest during one of the most challenging chapters of Dad's career, his leadership of Warren County's first integrated football team. At a time when racial tensions ran high, our household received anonymous threats, sometimes late at night, often filled with vitriol. Mom answered many of those calls, shielding Daddy when she could and standing unshaken by the hostility. Dad's philosophy was simple.
life skills: discipline, teamwork, leadership, time management, and responsibility, to name a few. It helps you build friendships and relationships with adults and peers that last a lifetime. We want to thank the selection committee for this incredible recognition. To be remembered, yet alone honored by a place that shapes so much of who we are is deeply humbling. We would like to take this opportunity to thank Buck Smith for giving his heart, vision, and nonstop devotion to the creation and preservation of the Sweeney Shiflett Hall of Fame. Also to Bob and Mary Jane Myers, Amy Elshire, Susan Jenkins, Marcia Powell, family members, especially Mike and Ashley, for always being there, rain or shine, and volunteering your time and support at every tournament. Thank you, Bill and Nat, for keeping the tradition going. This is a year-round commitment, and it takes a lot of planning and coordinating. Being inducted into the Hall of Fame doesn't just remind us of what we have done, it reminds us of where we come from. This school didn't just help prepare us for success. It gave us a purpose, a sense of responsibility, and the desire to give back. If anything, this honor reminds us that it is not just about what you achieve, but how you use it to lift others. This summer, we lost a recent inductee into the Hall of Fame in a tragic accident, Sharon Nicholson, Nick. She was so excited this time last year to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, along with her teammates from Dad's 1976 softball team. Her daughter Tristan and brothers Timmy and Tony Jard's sister-in-law Tammy are here tonight honoring her memory. Sharon, Nick, was killed doing what she loved and living the life of an athlete. We will continue to remember and honor her legacy and commitment to athletics. As Tristan often says, her mom believed movement is medicine. We love you, Nick. And before I close, I just want to say I am so glad that there's finally a cheerleader, actually 3 of us, in the Hall of Fame, even though that's not what we went in for. I'm glad to see it finally happen. So, thank you for this incredible honor and for letting us be a part of this legacy. We will carry it with pride, and we will continue to do our best to make Warren County proud. Wildcat Pride!